What's up, traveling peoples? What to do this Valentine's Day but to enjoy the comfort of food with a stay-at-home Valentine's Day. So, for our sponsor for today, we would like to thank Tasty Grill 4030.
So, yan guys, without further ado, let's start the mukbang, Valentine's Day mukbang. So, aside from that, we will be answering few questions na hindi namin nagawa during our Palawan travel, which is supposed to be anniversary Q&A. So, we have some friends who actually send us questions about marriage and some curious things na gusto nilang malaman about us, our life after the wedding. Ito galing to sa aking super creepy na friend, Rachel Tamayo Saldivar. So, my beb, galing ito sa aking beb. So, yung first question niya, Han, is, how's life daw? How's our life before marriage or the wedding?
Actually, there are differences between the two. First is, we normally quarrel more before the wedding. But after the wedding, understanding that the wedding is a union, that it is a partnership of your assets as well. I think we barely fight, right?
Yeah, after the wedding.
We respect more each other.
Yeah, so for my side naman, I think it's the same. Yun, kasi for those who didn't know pala, we've been together for 7 years, like in the house. So I'm not promoting like live-in before wedding, but yeah, we've been together and I'm actually surprised na yun yung magiging changes niya after the wedding, na when it comes to fight, mas ano kasi kami dati. As in parang, di ba nung bata-bata pa tayo, parang mas high level talaga yun. Pero ito, it's more on understanding, respect each other's opinion, and we tend to listen more sa isa't isa. Kasi hindi na siya yung parang, lalo ako, medyo nahanap ko na kung ano talaga yung purpose at gusto kong gawin sa life. So, I tried to match it with our goal as a couple and as a family. So, it's more on adjustment, listening more, be respectful, and patience kapag may mga, especially ngayon, dahil nasa sarili na tayong bahay yun. Medyo mas, kumbaga, mahaba yung pasensya. More understanding, love, respect, and all. Next question would be, this is, ito binigay ito ng aking super, idol ko, isa sa mga idol friend ko. Alam ko idol niya din ako. So, galing to kay, Flavia Santos. So, sa aking seso. Ang tanong niya, babe, when is the, best time to get married for you?
When is the best time to get married for you? Well, first, the best time is when you believe in marriage. So, when you believe in marriage, then that's one of the factors that you really need to get married. But the best time would be, I think it should have many criteria, right?
Madami talaga.
So first, with us, it took us like 6 years before getting married. Although on our second year, I already proposed to you. But we still have many responsibilities at that time, so it did not push through. But I'm still happy that it did not push through at that time, because you really have to get to know your partner. Since once you get wed, especially if there's no divorce here in the Philippines, you will be partners for life. So once you believe in marriage, and once you get to know your partner, and you feel that he or she's now, then
best time is actually when you really at least on your 80% nakilala mo na yung sarili mo. Kasi magugulat ka after like the wedding. Actually, I am very surprised na parang we've been together for living in the same house for 7 years. But then may mga ano pa, lumalabas pa na parang new things after the wedding. So yun, at least you have that 20% to adjust pa kasi yun, may mga madidiscover pa talaga kayo sa isa't isa. So best time talaga for me is kapag kilala mo na yung sarili mo at least somewhat. Kasi medyo challenge yan sa iba. At the same time, you also have your standards dun sa mga bagay na kaya mo i-tolerate dun sa partner mo. It's like, you know, at least you know him 80% as you know yourself. Kasi yung 20, meron pa kayong ano. Agree ka ba dun? At least may adjustment pa kayo. Kasi, promise, after wedding, may mga magpapapa pa talaga. It's a much more complicated. Siguro sa amin, ngayon medyo, sabi ko, okay pa siya kasi dalawa pa lang kami. Eh, what more if, you know, may kids na.
Sana magkaanak na kami.
Oo, we are.
Actually, struggle lang ngayon. Kasi 1 year na kami married pero we still don't have any. We're not successful of, you know,
It's been 1 year.
having a baby yet.
But yeah, in that time.
Well, it's still pandemic, so I think it's still not ideal to have a baby at this time. But hopefully after the pandemic, we will have ourselves check and check what we can do. Now, worst comes to worst, I mean, we're not thinking negatively, we're just looking like checking what other plans we have.
Accepting the reality.
We can adopt a child, especially that at this time there are many children without parents, and we would love to parent one parentless kid. At the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters. We are all humans, and I don't care nurturing another human if it doesn't even come from my own blood. But hopefully, we also have one child.
Pero, naalala mo, di ko parang sinabi ko din sa'yo before na even if magkaroon tayo ng anak, tapos medyo well-off naman in life,
We will still
we will still adopt. Siguro mga dalawa from different country and here.
with
Very
different
open. Talaga.
nationalities, so we'll be like citizens of the world, and we'll be like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt.
Yeah, but kidding aside guys. Ako kasi I really believe na parang it's not about love lang. Kasi ako I was raised by my grandparents wherein yung aking grappy is stepfather of my mom. But I really felt the love. Up until now, yung mga values and learnings na tinuro niya sa akin when I was a kid, na-apply ko siya. I think, you know, 90% of my life is because of the values that I learned from him. Hindi kami blood related but I know na minahal niya talaga ako during that time. He looked after me and he, you know,
So we're trying now the beef.
it's beef? Beef? Napasubo sa lang. What is the best, sex position? Coming from Mia as well, Flavia.
I think the best sex position depends on your physical capabilities. For example, some enjoy dog style, but some may not enjoy dog style because of the size. So they try other position like missionary, etc. So it really depends. There's no best sex position because I think sex is really enjoyable, especially if you do it with someone you know. The best sex position will just matter depending on your physical capabilities.
tsaka yung inyong desire. Fetish. Pero, yan. So, this one, ito same question ng aking beshi, yung brother-in-law ko, at saka yung kanyang fiancé, na soon to be, in-laws ko na din. Tama ba in-laws? Na si Kalum. So, we will be meeting them soon, hopefully. If our visa will not approve. So, yeah. Same question sila. Yung in-laws ko. So, the first question, they actually have two. So, the first one, what has been the thing that has most annoying moment with Nathanael in the past year? And same vice versa. So, ikaw muna, anong annoying?
Sa'yo?
Oo, for the last year.
First, do you have many positive qualities? And I think that's the reason why I married you. First, you're very loyal and you're very sweet, beautiful.
Thank you.
And there's just some few things which I discovered very still annoying. So, I see that you're really very unindustrious person. But there would be some days that you will really hibernate. It's okay if you'll just hibernate for a day, but normally you hibernate for like weeks or sometimes months, doing nothing, just watching K-drama, watching TikTok, and I don't really understand it because it's something not very productive for me. And I know that you have a lot of potentials, and time is limited, you know. We're not sure if, for example, tomorrow we're still alive. So I'm a firm believer that we should always use our time wisely. And I hope you change that hibernation thing. I mean, you can take a rest, hibernate for a day, but for months, I think that's very weird.
Yeah, thank you for the words, but I think I'll instead take that as a compliment. Yeah. So, yeah, just to add with that, guys, nag-hibernate talaga ako. Meron talaga akong months na ayoko magtrabaho. Ng isang buwan. Gusto ko chill lang. But yeah, I will do it. I will try my best. Ngayon na, time management na ako, di ba? You notice that? Parang in a day, I was able to do like a lot of activities. O, aminin mo yan for the last week. Di ba? So, kay babe naman, what annoys me? Actually, ito pa rin. Kahit nung before kami magpakasal. Si Nate kasi, most of the time, which is for some girls talaga, I think matutuwa sila dito. Most of the time, my husband, and kahit nung boyfriend ko pa siya before, live-in partner, gusto niya talaga kasama ako sa lahat ng mga ina-attenan niya. Even if it's like a small party, just meeting a friend, which is, for some, I know, ma-appreciate na talaga yun. But, kasi ako, I have also lots of activities on the side. Yung nakakaanoy lang is, there are times na nagagalit siya. Kapag ka, for example, I have this schedule, tapos nag-aya siya na, oh, we have planned to go to ganito and my friends wanted to meet you or to see you again, parang and then ako talaga, it's ano. So, yung ano lang, yung part lang na nagagalit siya kapag ka, yun, may unexpected event, tapos in-invite niya ako, then they expect na I would agree to come. Kasi hindi talaga ako parang, alam niya naman yun, my personality is not like that. Normally, when it comes to plan, like, going out of town, I prefer to have it planned, like, a week before. Hindi ako yung parang spontaneous. Spontaneous man yung term ba? Na parang, hindi ako pwede dun sa mabilisan. Because, I have lots of things to do at my end. Weird din naman siya dun because I'm not doing just one job. But I'm really happy with what I do. So, yun. That's the most annoying still. But it's about time management.
Tell about Sun Life.
Ayan, guys. So, Sun Life. That's actually my passion. I have this tagline. You can find it on Facebook. So, you can search my page. It's Responsible. So, I am a Sun Life financial advisor. We are offering different products that will address your financial goals as an individual, like a breadwinner, or even if you are already married, or even if you are retired. or even if you are a successful businessman. So yeah, check out my page, guys, and if you would like to have a financial wellness talk for your company or even with your group of friends to be aware of the great products that we have, just check out my Facebook page. Thank you. Another segue. So the last question, last na to na. Last question na galing sa aming mababait na kaibigan. Ito, this is from Calum na talaga. The second question of Cal is, what has been the most important thing you've learned from your first year together?
What's the most important thing that you have learned from your first year together?
First year
together. I think what we have learned is the value of what I have learned would be the value of care, that you should always let your partner know that you love him or her, that you are always there for him, for her, because I'm giving advice. Yeah. And yeah, that's the most important thing, because without care, then you won't last as a couple.
Ako siguro, I have learned to be more faithful kay God and faithful. You have to parang surrender to Him yung mga mangyayari on a daily basis. Since after the wedding, yung mga dumarating kasi sa life namin, especially, ako kasi pag hindi ko na-manage yung time ko, very, talaga ako frustrated. So, sinusurrender ko yun sa Kanya. Please, God, help me to succeed in this day, to complete my... Kasi, pag after wedding, kasi may need yung asawa mo, so we have to address that. Yung need din sa bahay, need ng mga pusa namin, and yung mga personal activities ko din. So yun, mas naging playful. Kaming dalawa din together. Si Nate kasi very religious.
So, ayun yung natutunan mo.
Parang surrender daily. Kasi hindi mo alam kung anong mangyayari. Minsan nag-argue kami for little things lang. Kaya parang... At iba na yung impact niya when you are in yung after wedding talaga. Kasi you promise, something to God na parang hindi na siya kagaya nung magkasama pa lang kayo na parang open ka pa to decide for yourself. Now, it's not about it. You have to ask yun na, pray kay God, then you tend to get advice from your husband. And then you decide. It's not anymore God and then you. So, yun. Mas naging prayerful lang kaya. I always read Our Daily Bread. Iba yung feeling na nabibigay. Especially during, after the wedding, kasi sobrang yung time talaga. Very siguro it took me like 2 months before I was able to manage it. Like, normal na. Kasi yung shift talaga, considering also the pandemic. And, syempre may mga hormonal imbalances din tayo. Girls, you know that. Yun.
So, let's get back to